Somehow we did not get canceled, and we're here. So let's enjoy the ride. You know, smoke a
We're
little bit.
still not monetized, so it's just vibes here. Just
Yeah,
vibes for
just
now.
big man things, and big woman things too.
Big
So
man things, big
right
woman
now,
things.
yeah, the world is yours right now. We like pimped out the art, and we're probably gonna keep adding. Unless one day down the line we like get to a studio, we're just gonna keep adding to here. Who knows? It might just be here forever. So we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see what the
Who
future
knows?
holds. Let's go over the episode thing that I gave you, or do you just wanna wing it?
Mm, I kind of wanted to talk more about like stuff that's happening like today, or actually we can go over it. Let me see.
Yeah, let's start there, and then we could probably Google in between. So
Actually,
yeah,
let's
big news day. I think.
text. You said
Yeah,
text.
there's a lot of news coming out, but I don't know how heavy hammed I want to do it. So
Are you sure it's text?
yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Episode 2.
Balancing the grind.
Ooh
The social
wee,
media illusion.
ooh wee, man.
Viral for the wrong reasons. I don't know what you were thinking about when you wrote these down, but you can let me know because I
Okay,
have
balancing
no
the
idea.
grind. Yo, that is something that we could actually talk about because we're both like going super hard on our careers a little bit.
True.
So I feel like, yeah, yo, it's stressful being an adult, man. This is crazy. I feel
I
like
have to
there's a
cut
lot
you
of
off for a
pressure.
second. I'm not really going like super profesh, am I? I'm just
I
starting out,
mean,
kind
yeah,
of.
like you're not. I mean, you are. You're still like she's studying for her degree. I don't mean to like talk for you, but
Oh, no, it's okay.
you're like you're on that grind. Like we're trying to make it in Miami. It's difficult. Rent is high. Bills are high.
True,
It's
true, true.
we're definitely blessed to be here for sure. But balancing it, like mental health and everything, is like very difficult. I would say. Yeah, I think me like trying to balance the bills and stuff. I don't want to get like too like oh my god I gotta pay the bills and stuff. But yeah, no, balancing the grind while trying to be an adult is like something that I feel like in this day and age, especially with the social media topic we're gonna go over, is it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. I feel like I'm gonna turn my clothes on too.
Yeah, you turned it off.
Oh
Sorry.
shit, my mic was off.
It was.
I think I just pressed it.
You want to start fresh?
No, 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 it's good. It's good. Let's just keep going. I'm gonna be yellow today.
Okay.
Yellow.
I
But
was gonna
yeah,
think.
I'm not sure what people really be doing out here to like balance it, but this is like something that I feel like when I see people on social media, I'm like, are they going through the same thing as me? Or like people when I'm at work, I hear people going through the same stuff, like, like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta have this part-time job. But I feel like for me, it's it's a lot. Like
What do you mean?
I feel like to be like a what is it? A consumer in 2026 while trying to get a house at the age of like 28 or like in your late 20s is like very difficult.
Hmm.
Do you feel that way? Or just
I mean, I'm not even thinking about like buying like if I were alone right now, I would not even be thinking about buying a house.
right, right.
I mean, I don't really want kids.
You see.
I don't see a point in like buying a house or like, well, I see the point in buying a house. It's just like if you can do it and you can afford it and you can somehow make it, great. If
Right.
you can't, like personally, I'm like, what's the point
Yo,
of like trying to force it kind of?
yeah, a lot of people say it's like a big investment, but
Mhm.
me, I dig this apartment life. If I were to get like a property, I feel like it would be a condo just because I like being around the grind. I like being around the city, metropolitan area. So that's just something I feel like I would more lean towards,
Mm.
you know? But a lot of people are making me feel like, oh, you need to get it. So like 10 years down the line, you can sell it. And I do feel like I'm like left out, but I like the way we're living now. It's very comfy, very cozy.
Mm.
And yeah,
Excuse my coughs, everybody. Um, yeah, I get you. I mean, it's definitely easier to live in an apartment. It's definitely easier.
mm,
You have people who will fix everything for you, repair everything, check on everything.
mm,
Not that we don't have any problems. Like, yeah, there are problems when it's not your own house. But, you know, still, it's like you don't have to think about much. If you have a house, you own a house, now you have to think about a lot. It comes with a lot of different things that
right,
you have to manage. You have to if you have like a loan, now you have to pay the loan and you have to like what is it, abide by like homeowners
yeah, yeah,
association and depending where
hmm
you live. But it's a lot of different things that it will add to your life, a lot of responsibilities, I feel like. For me, it's like too much. I would just buy
Yeah.
a house and just rent it out probably
Yeah,
if I
I feel
could.
like also in Florida there's like a lot of like natural disasters.
True.
Just like hurricanes potentially hitting, and then if you lose your house, you still got to pay the mortgage. So that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's
Sadly.
true, but you know, it is a commitment. So
I will fact check that, but
please do. Please let me know.
yeah, I'll definitely fact check it. But yeah, I think that is the situation. Actually, I think you're right.
True, true.
You have to pay it either way. I think they take off like some amount off it if it's like if the hurricane or something destroyed your house. I think they will take a certain amount off
True,
insurance
true.
will, but you still have to pay a big chunk of it. So
Yeah, true. But
that sucks.
for the meantime, we're here.
Mm.
You know, making it. So
I always believe that like you have to weigh if you want to buy an asset, you have to weigh if it's like
hmm
an asset or a liability.
hmm
How much effort does it take? How much
yeah, for
money does
sure.
it take? Like how much is the returns on it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's a big, big, big commitment. So I'm
Yeah.
just enjoying the grind. So a little bit.
I feel like we're kind of young to like think about it.
Yeah,
Think about like buying a house and stuff. Like most people in this day and age can't even buy a house. Like they can't even think about it
yeah.
until they're 50.
The economy also. I feel like I don't know. Like before, you could just like buy a house working, or I don't want to say regular job, but working in like sales or like working at like a retail store. But you really got to be like locked in to do it. I feel like it's like a what was a 4 step process is now like a 8, 9, 10 step process, and
True. Yeah.
that's just what it is nowadays. So yeah, balancing the grind, right?
So how do you balance your grind?
How do I balance my grind? Lately, I've just been diving into VR, as you know, playing
True.
a lot
Yeah.
of. Yeah, no, for me, yeah, just sometimes you got to distract yourself, or I don't know. Some people go to therapy, go on walks, like detox. But for me, yeah, I don't know. I've just been really into this VR thing. I don't know why. I feel like it's I don't know. It's just something that's been like it feels so unreal. I feel like it's I think when we went to that one, what was it called? That one VR place? Sandbox VR. I tried it and I was just like,
Shout
yo,
out to Sandbox VR.
yeah, not
It was pretty
sponsored.
fun.
But yeah, it just blew me away. So you want to pull out the phone to see what's next?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. So we don't have to go by like the subjects, all of them, right?
No, no, no.
I was wondering recently
Mm.
if everybody has to do freaking OnlyFans to be able to
Oh yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah.
in
Yo,
like big cities because it seems like it's so impossible.
that's yeah.
And yet, like, if you don't have many skills, like when I came here, I don't have any skills. I don't know Spanish yet. Everybody speaks Spanish here
Mm.
in Miami. And, my skill was English. My skill
Yeah.
was like translation,
Mm.
English. I know Farsi, I know English. I came here and it's like, they don't really need that.
Yeah,
They already have
that's
that.
getting that
So
degree in English was super helpful when you were in Iran,
it
but
definitely was, yeah.
being in America, I feel like it is good, but it's like
You're just where
it's more
like everybody
difficult.
knows English. So it's like not really, you don't really stand out. And I felt like I needed to learn another skill because I was
Mm.
like, this is impossible. Like I can't find a job when like I don't have a resume here, and also I don't have any skills or licenses here.
Mm.
So I had to basically like go into a new field. But I was
Yeah, and
wondering like if you don't have that
that's
because
where
it
this
costs a
comes
lot of
in.
money to
Yeah.
like get new education and like pivot. So if you don't have that, what do you do? How do you make it? Like truly, how do you make it? And now these days like everybody's getting laid off
Right.
because of like AI. Every company is like AI first company. So it's like do you really like need to have an OnlyFans or
In
like
my
something like
opinion,
that to make it?
I think yeah, I think most people it's not like how it is back in the day anymore. Like I feel like it's if you look at the stats, like OnlyFans models make more than NBA players. This is kind of like
But not all of them. That's
no,
the
no, no,
thing.
not
Not
all of
all of them. A
them,
lot
but
of them are just
as a conglomerate, OnlyFans has like surpassed the NBA, which is like a physical sport. Not to say OnlyFans is not like demanding. I'm sure there's people that are out there that take pride in their craft and go really hard and like are stressed out and really focusing on what they want to project. But OnlyFans is like the new sport, I guess. I don't know, right?
I feel like it's the new side hustle.
It's a
Like
billion-dollar industry,
it's the new
and
side hustle.
you can do it from like the comfort of your house. Like I feel like this digital age is transforming what we consume, and It's strange for me to see just growing up here because
Mm.
media was the main domain. Like back when I grew up, there was only like 1,000 channels on TV, which is still a
Right, yeah.
lot. Like the main channels were up to like
Sorry, I'm
maybe
just
like
gonna close
150,
this.
but now no, you're good. Now it's like everyone can be their own celebrity. So it's like, what do you really want to do, right?
I
How do
hope
you
this is
really want
not
to make
in
money?
the frame.
It might be, but it's okay. It's like maybe I could put it over the laptop, so it's is that better?
Mm.
But yeah, OnlyFans is like the next big thing. Didn't they say like there's 4 million Americans on OnlyFans?
Are there?
I think yeah, it's more common than people think.
Let me search it up. How many
It's a big
Americans?
number, and it goes the same with streaming too. Like I feel like people are looking for like their second skill, like their second way to make money, and this is it. For some people, they're like able to retire off this. So
Wait, so the people who are on OnlyFans, the 4 million, are they like content creators or just users?
I'm not sure. I know it's like
Oh, okay.
just like generally.
Mm.
I don't know if it's young adults or what, but I saw that it was like 4 million, and it's like because there's this one Instagram page I follow where it's like it shows stats and it like showed an increase.
Mm.
So I think definitely.
You're right, actually. Roughly 4.6 million creators.
Mm,
Creators
yep.
only. Damn, that is so many people.
Yep.
And 377 plus million fan accounts
Wow.
globally.
Wait, how many creators
4.6 million
and
creators.
how many fans?
Um, 377 plus million
Yo,
fan
that's
accounts.
crazy. That's like guaranteed income. There's more fans than creators.
Yeah, I mean, there has always been like
That's like a whole country.
crazy demand for like sex work.
That's more than the whole United States.
Yeah, I
Come
mean,
like
yeah, it probably has users from like everywhere. It's not just United States.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Just like generally, that's like a whole country.
And like imagine most of these are men. So,
Yeah. A whole patriarchy in there, basically.
yeah. Yeah, like
So,
probably like most of the population.
mhm.
Like even if they're not paying, they're still using the the system, the free stuff, I guess.
Yeah. So you
So,
think it's definitely people need to make it to make it.
not that well, yeah, kind of. Not
Mm.
that they need to like do OnlyFans, but you need to have a side hustle. You need to have like a thing that's like online, like some kind of content creation. And I feel like
Mm.
not many people have the means to like create content
Right.
like,
So
but it's easier to do OnlyFans because everybody
yeah.
knows how to be sexual, I guess, like
Yeah,
especially
this
women.
is so. I'm gonna give my opinion real quick. I feel like,
Okay.
and you agree, and I've spoken about this before, but I feel like
Mm.
AI's taken over so many jobs that we're at the point now where I feel like there has to be a universal basic income because jobs
True.
are going away. I've seen like what job growth is under Trump. I don't know what if it's like politicized or not, but I keep hearing and I keep seeing on the charts that like jobs are growing, but it's as slow as it's ever been. And AI is taking over everything. Like if you go to LinkedIn or Indeed or ZipRecruiter, it's just all AI jobs. And sometimes like there's this thing where recruiters post jobs for their company that they say are available, but they're not. They're just there to gauge what the environment's like, to gauge to see like what the market's like. And it's like, yo,
They're probably trying to like bring people in, bring like
yeah,
traffic in to
like
their like website or something.
it's just crazy. Like once everything is automated, like what are we gonna do? Like seriously, this is a
A
conversation
lot
that
of people
needs to
are
be
gonna
had.
die, sadly.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are gonna die.
And there was an interview with Jeff Bezos
Go homeless.
that's like, yo, AI. I don't, this is not verbatim, but he was like, oh, there's so many opportunities. Like, I don't see a way that like AI is going to be a bad thing. Like what? Literally, what are we gonna
Huh?
do when
What?
AI?
AI, it can definitely be bad.
Right. When AI automates Amazon, like, what are we? Where are people gonna work? Not to say that people are only capable of working at Amazon, but the wealth inequality is like so insane. And was I ever a person that was like, like tax rich, not tax rich, but like it's a problem that there's like millionaires, billionaires, and now trillionaires, but it's to the point where it's so wide that you have to acknowledge it.
Hmm.
This is not normal.
I'm so
What are we gonna
glad.
do for work? Like,
I'm so glad that now, like, the big AI companies are charging other companies to use their services.
Right.
Like, Uber ran through their credit for like this year or budget or whatever for this year.
Mm.
I think in like 1 month.
Change my color. Yeah, in one
In
month.
in like 1 month, in like a short period I will fact check that and put it in. But
Mm.
yeah, they actually ran through it really fast and now they have to do everything themselves or they
Mm.
have to pay like a big amount of money. And most companies are actually going through that right now.
Right.
That like now they have to pay these like AI companies to use their services. Now they're like in our position. Like we pay for like Grok, we pay for
Yeah.
like these
Yo,
services.
it's
We're
like
not having them for like free. So now they're all like in our position. So the only thing I think in business, the only thing that works is like if you want to stop a certain thing, it just has to become too
yeah.
expensive to
And it,
do.
yo, it's just crazy. Like I remember growing up, everyone was like, labor is done, get into computer science. And now it's like computer science is done, AI's taken over. And now it's like get into labor,
Yeah, now
AI
you
is
have to
taken
like be
over.
very like hands-on. Before it was
Yeah.
like get into data science, get into computers and like
It's like everything it's like every field expires. And now we all, let's not kid ourselves. Everybody uses AI. Even though as much people like to say online, like, oh no, I don't use AI. Bro, you're using AI. If you're not using AI, you're competing with people who are using AI. So like, let's not cap. We're all
yeah.
fucking using it. It's like, you know?
If you're trying to use it less, good for you. I really
Yeah.
applaud you for that.
Yeah, I say that because the jobs of like a personal assistant are like done. There's people that have like personal assistants on their phone to like pick up calls, answer, set appointments. Like
Hmm.
jobs are like disappearing, and like I I try not to sway one way politically or the other, but I do feel like the government has a, somewhat of a little bit of a duty to help ensure people that are like regular, like you and me, just on the ground to
Have
like
universal income.
uh that's more like in the sense of the world, but I mean
Mm.
for the government here or like in Western countries or whatever, but I feel like they have a duty to help us start a business like way more than ever before. Because it's like, what are we gonna do when they have their own business and we don't have anything to set it up? And they're the only because that's kind of what happens in Korea. I think Samsung, and I think I'm not
Mm.
sure if it's LG and Samsung, but like they basically are the dystopian companies that run the country. So
So
before
like
that
they've
happens
like
here,
monopolized everything.
right? Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
that's definitely
LG,
gonna happen here. I think it's like already happened.
right?
Like the AI companies are now like on top.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's crazy to think about. Like, what
The
are we
thing
gonna
is
do?
though, the so a lot of people say the AI bubble. Sorry, I have to cough for a second.
No, no, you're good. You're good.
So, a lot of AI companies are going to eventually see that it's like way too expensive to do this. Not that it will fully like burst, but it will burst to an extent because it's like you can't keep doing this. Like you can
Right.
only do this for a while. And then
Let me
it's
just
going to
check to make sure
become
it's recording.
okay,
Keep
yeah.
going.
And then it's going to become more expensive. The water is going to become more expensive. The like it's going to be too much
We're good,
to
guys.
be able to they're not going to make enough money unless these companies like charge us like crazy for every service because now they have to use AI and that it's like a tax on top because like we have
Yeah.
to pay for that also. But yeah, I don't think people are going to pay that much. Like
Yeah.
how bad is it going to get? Is it going to be like Iran
Mm.
eventually where like you can't buy anything, you just have to kind of live from like day to day
Right.
or I don't know. I feel like at some point they have to kind of go slower. Like right now they're on top, but it's like that with everything, right?
I
There's
would say
an
so.
there's an innovation and then they're on top and then slowly it's like there's something
Yeah,
else.
I would say so, but I feel like the population is getting so big that we're not capable of providing all these jobs for
Mm.
the next generation, the next generation,
I mean,
you know?
no. I'm glad that we're not really having kids. A lot of people are not having kids anymore. A lot of young couples, because
Yeah, the famous quote that I always say on top of that is like in what is it? In the 80s there was like 6 billion people?
mm-hmm,
5, 6
I
billion?
think
Like
so.
we're on what 9 billion people. We have to do something. Like we have to make it so that everybody's like accounted for and able to chase their
Yeah, they keep
dreams.
saying like we don't have enough
But
people, the birth rate is down, have babies.
yeah,
That's cap, like cap fully. Because literally go look at the statistics, or I might actually put it on the screen, I don't know. But look at the statistics of like how much the population has grown. These companies just want us to have babies so that there's more people, so that there's more consumers. That's what they care about. The governments care about having armies, I think,
mhm.
more than anything. Having people so that they have armies. But yeah, it's not really like that. We actually need to have less babies so that the resources are like
Yeah,
better,
we need
because they're not going to fight over resources like
yeah, we need to
enough.
enable people to chase their dreams. Sorry, to cut you off, but
Mm.
it's I don't know. I feel like I've never. Maybe it's just our maybe not, but like our situation is probably amplified by everything we've been through with like immigration. But I feel
Yeah,
like
probably.
I don't see a lot of people chasing their dreams anymore. They're just chasing whatever makes the dollar and pays the bills. And I think a study said that most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Most Americans don't even have more than $2,000 in the bank, which is like a problem because that's just 1 month of rent. So it's like,
Yeah, and
what are we
people from
doing?
other countries, sorry to cut you off, but people from like my country, I've heard this before that like, oh, like Americans or like other people like don't know how to like save up because like they don't go through like as much shit as we do. And that is to an extent true, but it's like still when you live in America, you see that like you're living comfortably, like you really have to want to like save up.
You really do. And
Yeah.
there's so many other, as soon as you get paid, everybody knows you got to pay rent, you got to pay light, that health insurance. If you want health
A lot
insurance,
of
you got
us
to
are
opt in
also
for that.
like living on credit a
Right.
lot of times.
hmm It's just not good. It's not good.
Mm.
Our situation is like so, I don't know, like over overpopulated.
Yeah, I think so. I would say so.
The issues are overpopulated, not the people. I mean, we do
It
have a
it
lot of
is also
people, but
overpopulated.
yeah,
There's a lot of
not
people.
to say like everybody deserves the right to chase their dreams. It's just
Yeah,
what do you
life's
do
not
to do
fair,
that?
man.
OnlyFans. So
Life's not fair, man. Even when you do OnlyFans, like I'm sure that a lot of people who do OnlyFans would think that this is not my dream. Like this is not what I wanted to do. This is what the situation kind of forced me to do because you
right,
still have to pay the bills. You still have to like help out your family or whatever. Like you gotta make the money somehow.
you got to
And it's a
grind.
side hustle. Like, yeah, sometimes you just have to just kind of adapt to the
Yep,
situation.
adapt and make what you can out of the situation you're in.
Yeah, true.
And I guess fuck what people say, right? At the end of the day, if you pay your bills, that's what makes you whole.
Exactly. They're not paying your bills. Like, at
Yeah,
the end of the day, it's you. If you go homeless and go on the streets, like, it's going to be you. They're not going to be there. They're not going to care or help. So,
yep.
fuck what people think. And
Get on that grind.
honestly, whoever judges these things, like,
Mhm.
just you haven't been in that situation probably, or that you just rather be miserable
Yeah,
and
and
stand for something. And
mhm.
I respect you for that.
The day of an honest dollar are like going behind us. You know,
Yeah.
it's not possible. I think, which is crazy because I think and I feel like the older I get, the more I feel like, damn, I don't want to sound like I'm policing money because I'm definitely not. But whenever I see somebody like in a one domain field and they're a millionaire, I feel the more, I don't know why. The older I get, I feel like it's more unethical. Like back when I was in college, I'd be like, yeah, they're a millionaire. They made their way, and like good for you. But if you're a millionaire in healthcare, I feel like you should definitely like that should be capped. You should be just like us, doing multiple domains, chasing your dream in multiple ways.
Yeah, it should be capped. It should be cut off at some point. Like you made enough money.
Yeah,
What are
because
you gonna do with the rest?
at that point you're monopolizing. You know,
Yeah.
like
Also, I feel like I've
yeah,
talked to you about this before, but I feel like doctors should have like a payment, like regular payment from the government. Like
right.
they should not be paid with like visits and this and that and like how like it should be government paid,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I think the problem that we have is that
They're very
we
like
don't
overworked.
we don't incentivize. uh I feel maybe I'm tripping, but like I feel like we put the problem a lot on the people. Like we have
Yeah,
problems with healthcare and then we have to pay it, and then doctors have their problems with their student loans. But at the end of the day, once their loans are paid off, the problem is still on us. I feel like we should incentivize. Maybe I don't know. Maybe doctors are at bat to make things better. I have no fucking idea. But we should incentivize hospitals to want to change, to fight for us more. And before, this is like the famous Republican take. I'm not, positive, negative about it, whatever. But they say that like healthcare is not a right. And before,
it should be.
I don't know like what that entails, putting that as a right. But at the end of the day, if we did, let's say, put that as a right, because they say, oh, it's you don't want to force a doctor to take care of somebody because that's unethical, right?
Yeah, you
Because
don't want to
rights are
overwork the doctor, but why would
exactly,
you put it on the doctor? It's
exactly
on the
right.
government. Like you
So
should the school for medical stuff should be free, fully
right,
free.
right. So
And you should be able to study it for free and then you practice and then you don't get overworked because you're paid by the government. That would be
exactly.
amazing.
And that's where I was going with that, right? So like if we did, that's the only way I can see it switching. Because if we put, let's say tomorrow we put healthcare as a right, like saying that you must take care of somebody if they're like let's say I'm sick, right? And it's my right to seek healthcare and I have to get treated. Let's say we put that in, I don't know, whatever bill to make it a right, then they would be forced to make more doctors so that way our rights wouldn't be violated. Wouldn't that make sense? Because
Yeah.
it's like I'm
That's
entitled
what
to
I'm
this,
saying.
but we don't
Yeah.
have enough doctors. So now you literally have to make it so there's more doctors to
Yeah, we
not
can
violate my
make more
rights.
doctors if you just make medical fields free. A lot of people would flock to that and like
Yeah.
study that. And then
That is a solution I thought about, low
yeah,
key.
we have a lot of doctors, and then everyone can get treated for free, and then the government pays it. And
Yeah.
also tax dollars. Like, you're already paying tax. You're already paying in like so many other areas
Mm,
that honestly, they could add to that a little bit and
mm,
just be like, everybody has healthcare. Everybody
yeah.
gets to be treated.
Hmm. They
And
say,
also think about like how much disease would be prevented, and like we probably would not have another COVID-19 situation.
yep. Did you see like also that when the world tried to make food a right, the United States and Israel said like no, we're the only two countries in the entire world that said no.
To what?
So they wanted to make food like a basic human right. Every
Mm,
country voted. I think
mm,
China, Russia, literally everybody voted
mm.
and said yes. And the US and Israel were like, no, food is not a right.
Wow, that's crazy. Why did they do that?
I don't know. I think we
Did they
have this
think that they
idea.
would like end up like paying for everybody's food?
Yo, no cap. I think this might be a reach, but I think the fact that we are so burned by the British trying to force things on us and like invade us, and we've been at war for so long, we're so scared of like putting things to where the government forces stuff on us. Just because it's
Mm,
happened to us with the British in history, and that's like ingrained in our culture when we go to school. Like other governments trying to like go to war with us, like you know.
mm,
I just feel like this we have this mentality that we don't want to be forced to do anything, and that's why we keep saying no to basic
mm.
rights, because we're like this new country, we're figuring stuff out, and our history is like 50% other countries trying to fuck us over.
And also 50% America fucking over other
Right. Also
countries. Let's
50%.
not forget about that.
No, yeah, 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 for
Yeah.
sure, for sure, for sure.
But you know, it's a work in progress. I mean, America doesn't have like infinite money, so they also have to like figure something out to be able to like help others or like do other stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
I get it. But also that's kind of fucked up. Like it should be a right to have food. And
Yeah,
we have so much like America has like so much excess food that they just throw away and it's good food. It doesn't need to be thrown away. Oh, by the way, you guys, you can use if you're in America, you can
oh yeah,
use
yeah.
Too Good to Go. If you download the app Too Good to Go, you can actually get like meals, like surprise bags and stuff. And sometimes they say what it is, but you can get like very good food for way cheaper at the end of the day or like the next day. You just have to go pick it up. But we've gotten like so much food off
This
that,
is
and
not
it
sponsored,
was
by the way.
no, and it was really, really good. I just like saw it in an ad, and I was like, "That's a really good idea." Like extra food that like nobody buys.
That's gonna get thrown out anyways.
That
Yeah,
yeah, it's gonna go anyways, so you might as well go get it. And it's like sometimes it's like $6, $5, and it's like a whole box.
yeah. We got a $6 taco box
Mm-hmm.
at this taco spot. I don't want to say the name, but it was really good.
Yeah,
It was a place in Miami. It was
yeah. Honestly, yeah. Get on that,
and it fed
guys.
both of us, and
Mm-hmm.
we still had more left over. So
There was also another app. like this, but it was for like groceries that were too good to go.
Mm.
I don't know
Might
the
get
name
on
of
that.
that, but yeah, we should get on that also.
Yeah, that's a vibe for sure.
It's a steal. What was I
Mm.
saying?
No, so we were talking about
ADHD.
the right to eat, the right to food, which
Yeah,
I feel like it's not a coincidence that Israel also voted with America. I think
yeah. They definitely went like,
yeah. Yeah.
we're gonna say no,
Mhm.
because we're probably gonna end up paying for everybody's meals.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's my theory. I actually genuinely believe that because our history comes from like just the UK trying to like invade us. We're so skeptical of putting anything forced on anyone for any law. And that's why our ideology can be a little
Except tax
backwards, except tax, which we
and
now do to
tariffs.
ourselves.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
that's a theory. What do you think
About what?
about food being right? Like,
I just said it. Yeah, I think it should be right. It's just the matter of like, where's it gonna come from?
mm,
How is everybody gonna get food? I
yeah,
mean, I don't know if we have enough. Maybe we do, but if it's not enough, then where would it come from?
that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
another thing we should not be thinking about as citizens.
Mm.
Literally, we should be out there chasing our dreams. Um,
Yeah.
but we're out here debating whether healthcare is
Oh, we watched
gonna be fixed or
the
not.
movie.
Oh, what was it?
I can't pronounce it.
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Yo, good
Equilibrium.
ass movie with Christian Bale. I
Mm.
think it was made in maybe early 2000s.
Yeah, it definitely had that vibe.
Yeah, early 2000s, I think. But good ass movie.
Maybe a little bit older actually, but really good movie. At the beginning, I was kind of bored. I was like, "This is very like everything's gray.
Yeah.
It's giving like Gilead vibes a little bit.
Mm,
Not like just with like culty shit. Just
yeah.
it was just. But I was like at first I was all for it. I was like,
Yeah.
if you guys haven't seen it, like in the
Let's go over the
beginning of the
plot.
movie, you kind of just like find out that this is like a nation that
All feelings are banned.
yeah, all emotions, feelings are banned. Anything that invokes emotion is banned.
Yeah.
And if you have emotions,
You are a sense offender
you're
and
a
you will be
sense
locked up.
offender and you can be locked up or you can get killed. So it's like, just don't feel. Don't you dare feel. And they
Yo,
give you like a dose of something.
low key, it actually kind of is like The Handmaid's Tale.
It is.
Because
It
in The
just doesn't
Handmaid's
have sex
Tale,
stuff in it.
yeah, you can't do anything. And in this
No, you
movie,
literally can't.
yeah, you can't do anything in this movie either. If you have a puppy, as you know from the movie,
They yeah,
they
I don't want to
will
go into it too much cuz
yeah.
like if you guys
Art,
haven't seen the movie, you might want to.
art, puppies, music. Basically, you take there was a third world war and the end of the world, so they were like, all right, feelings are the problem, so everyone's gonna get a dose of medicine. And
Mhm.
this is,
Just checking
oh,
to
okay.
see if it's recording still.
So everybody has to get a dose of medicine to like regulate the fact that like
Basically antidepressants, but not
yeah,
really because it makes you a psycho. It literally makes you not feel anything.
yeah, you feel numb, you don't care, and any you go after anybody that has like a any type of feeling.
Well, that was their job. It wasn't like out of feeling or anything. It wasn't like they were
Yeah, it was their job.
like out of vendetta or something. They literally did not feel anything.
Yeah, the
But
movie, yo, really good
yeah,
movie. The gun fu
yeah.
that they do is so awesome.
Yo, this guy was John Wick before John Wick. I
Yeah,
feel like.
I feel like The Matrix probably came out around the same time, so it didn't get that much attention.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I don't know what
Might
the
have been
box
because they
office.
really have like the same vibe, like
Yeah, good
very
ass
close,
movie.
like clothes and everything, like just the cinematography and like colors and
Yeah,
angles and
I
like
feel like if The
everything.
Matrix didn't come out, this movie would be way bigger. But I feel
Mm,
like The Matrix probably did so much, like for
yeah.
movies, just the
Hmm.
special effects and everything. The bullet time. You remember how like everything was like slowing down the
Yeah, yeah.
bullets. Yeah, I think that probably like changed the game. But this movie, top tier,
Yeah, very good
top
movie.
tier movie.
Um, what was I saying about it? At first, I was with it. I was like, oh, you know what? That actually sounds good. Like, everyone has a good life, everyone has an identical life. And, well, you can't feel, but, you also don't feel rage. You also don't feel sad. Like, it's just like everyone is like peaceful. And I was like, well, that sounds kind of good. And then as it goes on, you're like, oh shit, oh no, 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 no. This is not what I thought it would be about,
Yeah.
and this is not peace. I don't see this as peace. You guys see this as peace because you're all psychos. You're all
Hmm.
psychopaths. You don't feel anything.
Right.
So, um Yeah, what a good movie.
Great movie. Highly recommend it. I was like debating showing it to you for a little bit because I was like, is it as good as I remember? But then we watched it and
I
it
don't even care.
is
I
really
love
good.
sci-fi movies. I love movies like that. And
Yeah.
like, if you have anything like that, Sigma movie,
Yeah.
let
Shout
me
out
know.
District 9.
Yeah, District 9 was
Actually,
amazing.
shout out didn't make sense this time.
Yeah.
But District 9, really good movie. Also kind of a message on society, I would say.
Yeah, humanity, society,
Yeah, great movie, excellent
ethics.
movie.
Yeah.
The SFX, the VFX, still really still hold up really well to this day.
Amazingly. Like, I was
Yeah,
watching it and I was like in awe. I was
yeah,
like, oh my
you couldn't
God, I
tell, right?
can't believe that. Yeah, I can't believe I haven't watched this before.
Yo, spectacular movie. Upgrade, another good movie.
Upgrade is like one of my all-time favorites,
I'm so glad I
and
showed that to
Joshua
you.
put me on to all of these movies, and they're all amazing.
I
They're all my
tried.
vibe. You know, I love sci-fi. He knows that.
Yeah, I feel like I like movies. I really try to show movies to you that like only leave an impact. If it's like a regular movie, I'm like kind of
I
iffy.
try to do the same thing, but I feel
Mm.
like you don't like a lot of them.
No, I do.
We watched.
What
What was the
movies?
last one that we watched?
I know we watched Good Fortune, but that was
Life
kind of
of Pi. We watched.
Life of
That
Pi was
was
good.
the last one.
Life of Pi was really good,
Mm.
but I think my mind was so ingrained to what I thought it was when I saw it in trailers as a kid when I was like 13 that when I found out the plot when it was over, I was
Mm.
like kind of like my mind state was altered a little bit. I was like, this is not what I thought it would be.
That's kind of
Cause
why I was giving you hints. I was like, this is like a metaphor for like
yeah,
something else.
the,
I'm not gonna tell you what, but
right.
it's like a metaphor for something else.
The parts that I did see coming was the zoologist part. I was like, because we're in my mind, I'm like, where are all these animals coming from? And then the
Mm.
family were like, they were all zoologists. So I was like, okay, that makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah.
But then when they flipped it, I was like,
Mm.
this is not what I thought it would be.
At
At
what
the end,
point? At what point did you kind of like get it that like, oh, this is not
it's
real?
gonna spoil it, but I'll tell it for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, guys, this is a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear it,
Skip
just
past
skip past
1 minute.
2. I will. I will put it up here.
Yeah, skip past 1 minute. I'll try to do it under 1 minute. So the part that I thought that I was like, this movie is not what I expected it to be is when the animals started killing each other. Because in my
Like
mind,
on the boat
on
in
the
the
boat,
beginning with the hyena and
yeah, yeah,
everything.
on the boat. So
Okay.
once I saw that,
How'd you know?
what?
How did you know that it's like weird?
What do you
It's
mean?
not real.
Oh no. So that's at the end. But
Oh, okay.
so when it flipped for me at that point because when I was young and I saw the trailer, I thought there were a bunch of animals on the boat. I don't know why, but I remember like a giraffe. I remember like a gorilla, a tiger, and then like a bunch of different animals like standing at the tip of the
Noah's
boat.
Ark over here. He
Yeah,
thought-
literally, I remember having that memory like so vividly, but that never happened. It was just
Maybe it
like
was scenes of like in the zoo, and then they showed like boat, the big boat and stuff, and you thought like, oh, this is like
yeah,
on the ship.
yeah, it could be because I remember like there was like a butterfly on the boat just like flying around, and I was like, oh, he's
Mm-hmm.
gonna take him to safety. But then the end came, and I was just like, so that was a whole cap. That was cap because I thought
Cap.
it was gonna be like a feel good movie and like a spiritual adventure movie, and it was, but it was more gritty. Like it's very bright. It's a bright movie, but it's
Yeah.
very gritty.
Yeah.
It's
Very
like
gritty. Yeah.
yeah, like you just don't expect it
No.
because you're on edge. He's on edge.
He's
Everyone's on
definitely on
edge.
edge, and it's like he's like stuck with the tiger on the boat, and the whole time like he never makes friends with the tiger. Like there's
Right.
still he's still like afraid of the tiger and thinks that the tiger is going to eat him or like attack him, and the tiger is also like reluctantly just like living with him, kind of
Yeah.
just coexisting together. So it's kind of like very gritty and real, but also at certain points, if you haven't watched it, it's like very dreamy, very like
It is very
abstract and
dreamy
dreamy, and
and
like it's like a
colorful.
trip sometimes. Like it's very colorful, very beautiful, and then at certain points, it's like very, I wouldn't say like too gory, but dark.
Mm. I thought it
Yeah.
would be more of like a like overall societal story. I guess in some ways it is, but well, more like religious, but it's more of a
I
story
think
about him
I
than
think
it
it's
is.
more like self discovery than anything else.
Yeah, I just thought it would be more external, but it seems like it's more religious and interpretation.
I wouldn't say it's religious, really.
Well,
I would say it's like
I
up
mean,
to
there's
interpretation a
definitely,
little bit.
yeah.
Like it starts with like religion, but I feel like this guy is just like trying to discover
They
himself.
do tie in the religion part though
A
to
little bit,
where
yeah.
the story kind of like unveils with the insurance
Yeah.
company.
Mhm.
I just I don't know. It's the movie. Just it's still even now. I'm thinking about it. So I
I
guess
feel
that's a
like
good
it's very
sign.
like up to interpretation. Like
Yeah.
he explore this guy like Pi, he like explores these like different religions to like basically find God and find like himself. And he the whole time he's like he still believes in God. He still is like um trying to like offer everything he has. He's like all the time he's like, God, like what do you want? Like I give you everything, and like, you know, he
Yeah.
just like truly believes. But he's kind of confused on like how to get to it, and then
Mm.
by the end of the movie you kind of get what he discovered. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it was more about self-discovery a little bit.
I'm about to give one of the worst takes ever, but follow along
Go
with
ahead.
me. I feel like the Life of Pi. Damn. I feel like the Life of Pi has the same vibe of Backrooms, low key.
Huh? What?
No,
Huh?
no, it's
Like that
like
cat.
yo, because they're both like open to interpretation. You know what I mean? Like
Only
Backrooms,
in that way.
I feel like there's some more ways. Because the little the I don't know what you call them, fucking creatures or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Those things like oh that could mean this thing, and then this animal can mean this thing, and it's like such as God, as the movie says, the movie Life of Pi.
Mm.
You know,
I don't know. I feel like the
you're
only
not
thing
following.
that's like similar. No, the only thing that's similar for
Mm,
me is that like there's a lot of like interpretation,
mm.
like up for you to decide
Yeah,
or explore.
he was in the water rooms, the front rooms. They
Mm,
were in the back rooms.
yeah,
Yeah, if the movie, you know, I'm glad that that movie Life of Pi like it ended in a real sense because if it ended very metaphorical without him going back to like the real story, I would be like, what the fuck is this? Like,
yeah. You would just never know like what the fuck,
yeah,
because in some parts it just doesn't make sense. You're just like, huh? How
yeah.
could that happen? Like, what is this real?
I'm really, really glad it didn't end with him like a Heaven's Gate or something. Because I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is this? You were just doing an interview.
Yeah, no, I like how like they ended very real. I really enjoyed that part. The whole movie was good. I feel like when I watched it, because I was rewatching it, and the first time that I watched it was like years ago. When I watched it, it kind of went over my head. I didn't really get it. I was kind of looking at it more literal, and that's not how you should like look at it.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, it's kind of more like a metaphor or like fable or analogy or something.
It's for sure a fable.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the most original fables I've seen. Most original movies. I don't know how the book differs, but one of the most original pieces of art I would say, in cinema.
Yeah.
Because that I don't think I've ever seen a movie like that in my life, and I
Oh
really
my god, I
like
put
watching
that on and I
movies.
thought he would hate it. I just put it on and I was like, you know what? It had some like dreamy sequences, and then I was kind of going like down a rabbit hole
I
about
didn't
it, and I
hate
was
it.
like, this is worth a rewatch.
I
Let's watch it.
I think I have to watch an analogy video because there was so many things that were thrown in there, like him with the freaking them calling him like Pissing.
Pissing,
Yeah, like
pissing.
they threw that in there, and I feel like in my mind that's just like a random thing to put. But maybe if I like watch a video of them breaking it down, I'd be like, oh, okay, they
I
put that in
think
there
they
because
were
of
trying
this.
to
Like,
say how I got that was like he is always trying to look at things a different way, and like he always has like it was also an element to kind it's like a not an element mechanism to kind of tell you what kind of person he is. Like
yeah,
he just tells like fantastical stories. He might like change his narration a little bit. He might like change his point of view a little bit. He might make something up a little bit, you know, because he was like mad hard trying to like explain like no, my name is not Pising,
mm,
it's Pi, and it's like after this like math thing, and like he was
mm.
trying to like seem like way cooler than he was kind of.
Yeah. That interview were caught on. I know it's like a book or whatever, but the interview in the movie caught on way faster than I did because I was like, what? You're the tiger? Like,
Mm.
how? Houseway.
Yeah, it was like the whole time he was fighting with the tiger
Mm.
and also trying to like coexist, and it's like
Yeah,
So you
that's
were fighting. I understand that as like you were trying to fight yourself, fight your like innate nature or something. I don't know. Instinct? I don't
yeah,
really know.
instinct. Very
He was definitely not giving Tiger vibes though.
no, no, no.
And
Maybe
he sucked. The whole movie, he just
right in
sucks.
the
You're just like,
context
oh
of
my
him.
God. Like, you make the fucking worst choice every time.
Yeah, in the context of him with the tiger, yes. If in the literal sense of the tiger being there, yeah, he made horrible choices. I mean, he probably made
He just generally made like horrible choices. Like,
right.
imagine this as a like choice based game. He always chooses like the worst option. The
Mm,
worst option every time. It was maybe like 3 times that he surprised me. Like, I was like, okay, that was a nice move. But yeah, he just
mm.
sucked.
Yeah, sucky guy. Yo,
Until the end
you
of the
know who did
movie.
suck? You know who sucked worse? The guy in Evil Dead 2013. The
Who?
brother. Remember Evil Dead?
The brother? Oh yeah. Oh my god. That guy was freaking
Yeah,
getting me so mad.
you would think he was like getting the freaking the mist sprayed on him by the people in the cabin in the woods
Yeah.
to like make choices that were bad.
Mm,
But that guy sucked. Evil Dead
that
2013
guy's.
I actually liked so much. I think damn they're gonna
I'm
shit on
so
me.
cold.
I think it's better than the classics, the classic Evil Deads like 1 and 2 with like Ash. You
Mm,
haven't seen those, I don't think.
no.
But I think Evil Dead 2013 is like really, really good.
The one that I watched, which one was it?
That was the 2013 one.
That was really good. Yeah.
I love that like they did that twist where she died and came back to life. Cause I
Mm.
was like, yo, the whole movie.
You're just spoiling everything.
Oh, well, I mean, this one is like,
I
no,
mean, yeah, it is old.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. Yeah.
you don't know who I'm talking about.
Fair.
Spoiler alert. But yeah, the whole end of the movie, I was like, this guy, the brother, is gonna be the final guy.
Mm.
You know how like in horror movies, it's like the final guy, final
Yeah.
girl. Once they switched that, I was like, this is incredible. I
Mm.
did not expect that. And then you're like
Yeah,
rooting for the girl the whole time.
it was a surprise, yeah.
Yeah. And you can also take it as like a drug thing too, like a drug analogy, because she was dealing with that and then she beat that.
Yeah.
And then the monster kind of was kind of like herself a little bit.
Mm.
So
I didn't look at it like that, but that's interesting.
yeah, I did because this is like my second or third rewatch maybe, but good movie.
Yeah. Very good movie. I really liked it.
Mhm. Classic for sure.
Yeah. Recommend
Mhm.
if you haven't watched it.
What other stuff? Oh, yo, Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of
Of
Happy
unhappiness.
Unhappiness.
I love this series.
Yo, great
It's a
show.
it's an almost history of America. It's not like history. It's just like skits of historical moments,
Mhm.
but it's really funny. I
Yeah.
really like it.
10 out of 10. Shout
Yeah.
out Larry David, man. I don't know how he keeps making these like incredible comedies and how he
Hmm.
got Barack Obama to co-sign, but that was like incredible.
Yeah.
I don't know if he writes it by himself, but that Lewis and Clark sketch, hilarious. The Rosa Parks one,
Yeah, they're good.
hilarious.
Yeah.
The George Washington
Rosa
one.
Parks one was amazing. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was kind of on edge. I was like, "Ooh, where is he gonna go with this? Like, is
Yeah.
he gonna be one of the assholes or is he gonna be a good guy?"
That
And then
yeah.
that, like, fully the twist kind of took me
Yeah.
out.
He's like I think he's already in like hot water, but
Yeah, but that was a I don't know, that was a safe choice. I
yeah.
feel like,
That was super
and
safe.
he
Yeah.
made it really funny. I liked it.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I'm a super fan of Larry David's work.
me too.
But
I've been watching his like other show for a long time and
uh
rewatching it sometimes
what
also.
was it called again?
Uh,
The Larry David
Curb
show.
Your Enthusiasm.
Right.
Curb Your
Yo,
Enthusiasm.
how did I
I
forget
love
that?
that show.
Yeah. Yo, I love Seinfeld and I love that show. To me, that's like a direct sequel to Seinfeld. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, for me it doesn't feel like that, but I liked Seinfeld. They definitely have different vibes. But
Really? I feel like
yeah.
they're like one in one.
No, for me I feel like it definitely has different vibes to it, but I really like it.
Mm, okay, okay.
I like both. Yeah.
To me, in my head, I feel like you could turn on Curb Your Enthusiasm like 1 minute after
Mm.
and enjoy it.
True. Yeah.
You know?
They kind of talk the same too.
Yeah.
Larry David talks the same as
Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Seinfeld. They just kind of have like the same pronunciation of stuff.
Mm,
Same like
great show.
intonation. Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna keep. I don't know if the show's over, but I hope they continue it because it's a big vibe.
Yeah. Me too.
Big vibe for sure.
I hope it's not a mini series, just like one season.
Yeah. What other shows have we've been watching? Lestat.
Oh yeah. So I watched Interview with a Vampire, or is it Interview with the Vampire? I'm not sure.
Mm.
But I watched that series, and then we started watching Lestat, the new season of that show, which like they renamed it
Mm.
to Lestat. Lestat the Vampire?
Yeah, and that
Vampire
was
Lestat, sorry. Vampire Lestat.
I like this show way better than the last one.
You
Uh,
do?
yeah, the interview
Shit.
element I did not like that much at all. I was like this because I don't know. I feel like it was too much to follow. Maybe it's because I joined you at the slight past the beginning, but this one I just like the fact that he's going around.
I think there was a point in it being an interview because they make a point of the narration. Like Louis is telling it from like his point of view,
Mhm.
and then you kind of get to see like
Yeah,
he might not be totally
reliable.
trustworthy. Yeah, a reliable narrator.
Right.
But this one, yeah, I like this one better. This is like, well, I don't like this one better. This is just more fun. The other one was Interview with a Vampire was more gritty and like dark, and yeah,
Mhm.
I would say.
Yeah, I think that show is really good now.
Mm.
Like with the last episode, I feel like it's picked up the pace. I'm interested in the season finale to see where
Mm.
it goes.
Me too. Yeah,
Mm.
it is
Definitely
gonna
check it
be
out, guys.
season finale, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the finale. We'll see where that plot
Mm.
cliffhanger ends up.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Mm.
But yeah, what do you think about the show? Because he would never watch like
Uh,
shows that feature like two guys having a romance. I feel
yeah,
like it just doesn't interest him.
yeah.
So
So yeah, typically no, that's not my like thing that I would go to. But I feel like it's pretty good. I think with this show, I don't know why. Everything just seems more believable. I think at the beginning when they were introducing the characters, it kind of seemed a little hammed up. But now that the whole cast, I think also the chemistry with the cast on top of that probably helps. But
mm,
I think now that they all know each other and they're all like comfortable in their roles, I feel like it's a really good show. I
mm,
think the main guy, I don't know what the actor's name is, but Lestat, he does really well. I think the interviewer guy, I was not interested in him at the first show at all. He was just kind of like a placeholder guy, kind of
mm,
boring.
mm.
But now the fact that he is one of them, whatever, spoilers. Yo, it's incredible, you know? So
Mm.
I I'm really looking forward to it. I also like his relationship with that one guy.
Armand,
Uh I think his short hair guy, black. The one who
Louis,
he was sitting next to.
Louis,
Is it Louis?
the main character, black guy,
Um,
who was with Lestat.
yeah, I think so.
Louis.
I think their relationship works better.
Mm.
Um, yeah, the only thing I don't like about the show is the color contacts. That really throws me off.
Really?
And I feel like,
That's their like defining feature.
yeah, but I feel like they could have had a VFX team do that because the contacts, you can just buy contacts online.
I
But
think it would be too much.
you think
Like
so?
to edit every scene with them, like with yeah,
I
that
think
would
it
be
would have
too
been worth
much.
it. It's like, it would have looked so much
It
cleaner.
would take a lot of budget,
You think
probably.
so? It's just eyes. I don't think it's like.
Yeah, the editing, yeah. It takes like hours and hours of editing
Okay.
to
I hope that maybe later they have somebody go back and edit it to
mm,
make it look clean because it would look so much better. But the eyes
it
take me
would, yeah.
out. And the fact that nobody's calling them out on their eyes is like,
Mm.
come on, you don't see this guy has vampire eyes. Like, come on, let's be real. Come on. Like,
Yeah, the contacts be contacting.
yeah, if there was ever a world where we lived with vampires and I saw these people, I would be like, bro, like, I'm not gonna hang around you.
Mm.
You look like a fucking vampire. Like, you look like you're gonna suck me up when I go to bed. Like, no cap. So, yeah, but overall, good show.
Very good show. Very, very good show. I don't like the songs though. Well, it's getting better towards the end where Lestat starts like writing songs about his actual emotions instead of just like being a little brat. Before he
Mm.
was just like being a little brat. But now he's like writing real songs like about his true emotions and like things that happened to him, things that like he regrets. Like it's very real now and it got way better. But before that, I feel like a lot of people were like, "Oh, I like the music. I'm going to listen to it on Spotify."
Fuck no.
I was like, "This is bad,
That
man. I don't
music
know what
is
you guys are talking about, but this is like not great."
yeah, yo.
The lyrics.
I like I appreciate this guy doing his own music for sure, 100%. Like shout out to him. Um, I don't know if he's writing it, but
No, he's not.
to
Somebody
me,
else is writing it, and I don't
it's
like the
it,
lyrics.
it's not it's not hidden, and it's a shame because the actor, dude, whoever you are, you're doing an incredible job. But the music, I think if you do another season, hopefully, uh, they got to upgrade you because it it seems like every time period you're going through a jump, and I think the next jump has to be more modern. This like '80s
I mean, it was
style.
modern. This one was very modern. It's like
To me,
set
it
in this
seemed
time.
like very like Aerosmith. I know it's like modern or
Mm.
whatever.
It's set in this time, and that's why I kind of liked this one because it was different. It was like set in our modern time with like cell phones and everything, and internet and fans, and before it
Yeah.
wasn't. It didn't have that.
Hopefully they get a bigger budget so that way in the next season, if there is a next season, hopefully, they can show the future. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be
But
really cool.
it is an AMC Plus show, so my hopes are not that high.
And it is made based off the books, so I don't
Oh,
know
if it's
if
based off the
there's.
books, then
Yeah, I don't know if there's like any more. I think after this is done, probably.
mm,
Because it's like from different POVs, and I think it's like that's the end of it. Unless they
yeah,
do Armand, which I don't think we like him that much
yeah, no.
to watch him.
I think Apple TV. That's like the only situation in which they would pick that up, make it its own thing.
Mm.
Because Apple TV, I think we all know they don't give a fuck about source material because of Foundation. They just do whatever they want.
Yeah, yo, Foundation. Shout out to Foundation.
Yeah,
That's a great show.
yeah, that
Amazing
show
show.
hooked me from the first episode. I think I
Very,
showed you actually
yeah,
the
and
first
very
one.
like underrated. Very, very underrated. I feel like a lot of people are not talking about it as much as
Yeah,
like I don't know. What was that other show? Severance. A lot of people were
bro.
talking about
Uh,
Silo. A
should
lot
we
of
say
people
what
were
we feel
talking
about
about.
Severance?
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Severance.
kind of want to go. Use mouse.
Oh, okay. Am I supposed to entertain?
You can, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Or you can
I,
just pause
I'm
it.
gonna say what I feel about Severance, so we're gonna get into it. It's all good. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. So Severance, yo, I'm usually a fan of these like sci-fi shows, like showing like what this type of future would look like, or this dystopian thing would look like. But bro, I've like when Severance came out, waiting for it to come out week by week was like pulling teeth, and I really enjoyed how like they set everything up in season one. But when season two came out, every freaking episode felt like they were just adding a question. Sorry, adding three questions and answering maybe like half a question. And that's why I feel like Severance is not as good as they're saying. Shout out to the actors. The main cast is like doing their thing. In season one, they were hitting it out the park. But I just feel like, yo, like speed it up. Like, what are we really doing? That one lady, I don't know her name, so it's the one lady. Spoilers a little bit. The one black lady who was like doing the whole like I'm gonna combine the two, or I don't know the full plot premise, but she was like the person that kind of knew about the severance program and was like helping him in the underground. I don't think they explained what her role was very well, and she every time they would ask questions, she would just answer very like I don't know, like she was in a different movie I, or a show rather. But I don't know, like y'all need to answer some more questions, like for real. The last episode was really good for season two, but we need we need more. Like I don't want to wait a whole episode for like an hour, get like a little bit of drag, and then I gotta wait for next week. And it felt like every week Sarah and I were just watching it, waiting and watching and waiting and watching, and nothing was going on. And I feel like shows like that are such a drag. And I feel like for Pluribus, the same thing was happening. I feel like to me, when they made Pluribus, the exact thing that they were doing was putting out episodes with kind of like minimal details and hoping that people would make YouTube theories online and they would pull apart something from a YouTube theory and then put it in the show. And that's why I think Pluribus was just like a no for me.
What happened?
So I was just saying, like
I'm back.
Severance.
I was just brushing my teeth.
No, you're good. I was just saying that Severance, like it took too long. Like every episode was just a big drag.
Yeah.
And it's like season two came and it was a slow drag the whole time. And in Pluribus, they did the same thing. And
Yeah.
Pluribus, I feel like the creator kept everything very vague until
I feel like
the
that's
last
what they
episode.
do to like make the best shows, the most talked about shows.
Right.
But I mean, it's good. It's just like, come on, like make something happen,
Yeah,
or like at least give us some answers.
yeah,
Like it just seems like we have more questions. And From did the same thing. It's
yeah.
not Apple, but you know, From
The
also did the same thing.
asking questions thing is also in Backrooms, which I didn't like.
Hmm.
But yeah, from is dragging it. From I
From
really
heavily is dragging it out,
yo
and just we just have more questions. We just have more and
yo
more questions, no answers.
no
Like,
cap. Up
huh?
until season 3, yo, the season finale of season 3 of From is probably to me one of the best episodes of television I've ever seen. Because I was not expecting any of that shit to go down. But then season 4 came, and I was like, what are we doing? We've made it all the way to this point, and there's no payoff. Like, what is going on? What are you guys gonna do for? I hope season 5 has like no more than 5 episodes, because this shit needs to wrap the fuck up. And they said when they made
Yeah.
From that they had a whole plan intact, and I don't see it. Season
It
3,
feels like they're just making it up as they go.
yeah, yo, season 3, I really, 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 really enjoyed. It had like that Rosemary's Baby aspect to it, element to it. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the just the whole vibe generally.
Yeah.
But season 4, bro, like what the fuck, y'all do something already. Like I'm
Come
gonna
on, do something.
yeah, do
That
something. I'm gonna
meme.
spoil it a little bit, but that plot of like her giving birth to that baby, that's like the plot of Rosemary's Baby. If
Mm,
you're gonna watch
I
that,
haven't watched.
yeah, basically, yeah, same thing with Fatima having the freaking baby give birth. That's such a fucking big
Shout
plot.
out to Fatima. Fatima, by the way. I
Yeah,
know that she's also Persian.
yeah, two Persian baddies.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Go ahead. Go
just throwing it
ahead.
out there, but um, yeah, no, I feel like that was such a big plot to give birth to like a devil child, and then what? We're just moving on with life. We're just doing a regular season now. Like, how do you even top that? Like, end the fucking
I
show.
mean, they wrap that up.
Yeah,
But
yo, she made a fucking mud monster too. What's up with that? They never
oh
wrapped
yeah,
that shit
the
up.
that that was like to see through the monster's eyes, I
Nah, was it
guess.
really?
Yeah,
I
it
must have
was
missed
giving
that.
her the power to like see through
Yo,
her
no,
son or something. I don't fuck like
no cap.
From has so many different elements. It's like anything goes. Literally anything goes.
Yeah,
You can literally put anything in it, and like they're doing a good job. They don't like retcon things that much, but just generally like the way it's built, like they don't give you any answers and just shit just happens. It just keeps happening, and
yeah.
the violins are getting louder and louder.
That's what I'm saying.
Saxophones
It
are
feels
getting
like
louder.
and I tend to sometimes like when directors say like, "Oh, I have a plan." Like, don't worry, it's gonna be this way. Some like before, I used to be like, "Okay, they have a plan." Like, I'll wait. I believe it. But now it's like, I don't believe a fucking thing you're saying right now. Because where's this show going, bro?
Yeah.
You said you had a whole thing written from season 1 to how the show would end, so it wouldn't be like Lost. I'm feeling like you're,
I feel like they should have wrapped it up. They
yeah.
should have fully wrapped it up in this season.
I feel like
Just
he's trying
finished
to
it.
maintain his job. That's what I think.
I feel like yeah, they're just trying to. They know that they have a lot of viewers, and they're just trying to drag it out.
Yeah, I'm all for
Like
like
the boys.
yeah. Oh, the boys. Fuck
The
that show.
boys. Yeah.
That show was good. Unpopular opinion. I feel like The Boys was good in season 1. Season 2, not good. Season 3, pretty good.
How long?
But it's like an hour, 7 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you want to wrap it up soon?
Probably soon. I'm
Okay.
kind of enjoying this, but I don't know.
Yeah. So The Boys, really quick. I feel like The Boys was the best season of season 1. I don't care what nobody says. Season 2
Season
was
one
pretty
was
good.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But yo, you could literally see the remnants of the show starting to suck in season 2. Anybody that says otherwise is fucking lying.
Yeah.
Season 2 was not good. I don't care what anybody says.
It kind of went downhill.
Yo,
Season 2.
Season 2, dog shit. I don't fucking care if anybody says, "Oh, season 2 is
I
no,
don't think
bro."
it was that bad.
Season 2, what?
I don't think it was.
No,
that
no,
bad.
no, no. It was bad.
I don't
Because
think it
it's
was
like,
that bad, but season 3 it got like really like just went down.
you know why I shit on season 2 so much? Because it's like season 1 left us with such a great fucking premise. Yo, right now, anybody watching this, tell me the premise of season 2, like just off top. You don't know it because it's trash. Because
I know, I know.
what is it?
There was some Nazi stuff. Was that season 2?
That
Yeah,
was
that was
season 2, yeah.
yeah. There's some Nazi stuff, and Homelander is trying to get his son, and
That's like every season though. Like
kinda. But the fact that I can remember it like distinctly, I feel like it wasn't that bad.
the only thing,
Because I remember
yeah.
it like, and I don't usually, I watch so many shows, they all kind of blend together.
So to me, the boys every fucking season they would grab Homelander and then or be like right about to kill him. he flies away. Right about to
That
kill
is
him, he flies
true.
away.
That
Right
is
about to kill
true
him,
every season.
it's like, bro, come on. And then in season, I think it was 1 or 2, he was like, oh, we're gonna go scorched earth. Like, don't worry, we're gonna have a final showdown. It's gonna be scorched earth. And then at the last episode, it was a scorched White House room. And there was a fucking poster. Everybody says this, but I'm saying it anyways.
I
It
liked
was
it though. I liked the ending.
I didn't like it, to be
They
honest.
kind of, some things I didn't like, but the fact that, well, I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it.
I'm gonna spoil it.
I don't want to edit it out.
Okay, fine. I don't like
Okay,
the fact that
just skip ahead if you don't want to hear it.
okay, I'm not gonna spoil it, but the poster showed that there would be like chaos. I'm not. This is not a spoiler because this is in the posters. That there would be chaos around the Earth from Homelander and Butcher fighting. I think you and I and everybody knows that did not happen. Game of Thrones type ending for me. They just
Yeah.
boxed a little bit in
Yeah.
like a 10 by 10 room.
True.
They just went boxing.
And they streamed it.
Yeah, and they live streamed the boxing session. So
Yeah.
it's like, the fuck? What the hell was that
Yeah,
about?
the big thing was like him getting exposed. I feel like it was satisfying for sure that he was exposed.
I think his
and
acting
he lost
was
his powers.
yeah. Oh, you said no spoilers.
No, well, we said we would spoil it.
Okay, so the only thing that was satisfying to me was Anthony Starr's acting in that scene. Everything else, I just was not fucking with it. And I give it more shit because this is like an Amazon Sony property, so they have the money. But I'm starting to think, actually, I don't want to.
They don't have great writing skills. I feel like they
Yeah.
have the budget to do amazing things.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to get sued. So, but yeah, yo, what is up with the fucking VFX? Fix that shit. That shit should have been polished at the end of season 1 because that show was like one of the top shows when it came out in 2019, I think. So
True.
the fact that it's their front runner and it looks like fucking shit, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
I think
my opinion.
instead of The Boys, watch Invincible, and instead of Backrooms,
yeah.
watch Obsession.
Yeah, definitely watch
Good
Invincible.
choices.
Invincible is really good. Invincible is amazing.
Yeah, it was way better. Story was way better. Just everything. It starts out kind of like The Boys, and it started out at the same time, kind of. So
Right.
same
Invincible
vibe,
is
but
way
then it
better.
gets way better. The story like progresses, and yeah,
Yeah,
worth,
that
worth watching.
the drag plot, amazing.
And also, it had way more character development than The Boys. Any character in The Boys.
That's another thing. Season 1, when this is season 1, so I'm gonna spoil it anyways. But season 1, Huey kills Translucent. He's like debating whether he should like be a part of the boys. He's debating whether he should like, take this risk. And then he looks at the poster and fucking detonates it. That was like his moment of like being the boys. Like that was his moment of like being the man or whatever.
Character development.
Yeah, like his Sigma main character arc. Why
Right.
every fucking season are we restarting the same arc of
Right,
Huey?
he's going
Like,
through the same thing every
Yeah,
season.
next
He's just
season-
debating every season.
Yeah,
he's like,
he's-
oh, am I this? Am I that? He's just a wuss.
Yeah.
He's just a wuss. The whole show.
And it's just like, bro, every season you're just like, oh, like I don't know, and Annie, I'm supposed to save you. I'm supposed no, bro. You know who you are. You fucking killed
Yeah, you
Translucent.
can't save nobody. You can't save nobody because you have no backbone.
Yeah, you killed a member of the Seven. Like, keep that in the forefront of your mind. Why are you fucking having this like mental debate that never and the same thing is at the end of the show. You're the same guy.
He has like
nothing different
imposter
about you.
syndrome. I feel like he's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is all not earned. Like, bro, just be who you are. Just have the fucking backbone. Like, own what you did, and just be a Sigma person.
Yo, I think every director when they make a show, once they before you work on the next season, you must watch your show from episode 1 to episode 12 to remember everything that's
Binge
happening.
everything. Like
Yeah.
at the beginning of every season, every character should be a little bit more developed. Or maybe one character has this problem that they keep going back to like the wuss that they were, but everybody else should like move forward. I feel like in this show, it was just every season, same shit is happening.
They keep making Homelander a fucking idiot, which he was not in season 1. If everybody remembers, he found out that Huey was like linking up with Starlight. He was the guy that found out.
I mean,
and he was the one.
He has moments.
Yeah, I mean, but in season 1, it was like more apparent. He was like doing the whole investigation. He was looking around. He pulled up on the lead truck on Frenchie. Like he was like,
Yeah, I feel like
not
he
a
gets
fucking
more
idiot.
narcissistic as he goes, and he gets like less smart as he goes.
I feel like it's a writer thing. They made him like, an idiot. They made him an idiot. It's not just me. You guys know. Like,
No, yeah, he's just weird. He's just weird and not that smart, and everybody else is telling him like what to do and who's doing what, and he's just like a pawn.
Yeah, don't cancel me. But that's like how they made him. Like I'm just
He's just like a pawn. Like he doesn't
yeah.
have any original thought anymore. And then later on, it's the who's that black girl that lobotomizes herself? That girl,
Freaking
the genius one. She also is just like telling him what to do. Like everybody's just playing with him, and he's so like his ego is so fragile. He just doesn't even see it. He doesn't even
they they
understand.
they need to retcon it so that at the
He keeps
end,
killing like the wrong guy.
yeah, I feel like the only way to fix this is to retcon it at the end where they say bomb site. That one guy gave him like expired V1, whatever the fucking drug is. If they retcon that, I'll be like, okay, you see, well, he wasn't that powerful because that shit was old as fuck.
His mutation is fucked up.
Yeah, they gave him 1940s V1, and now he couldn't box
I'm
because
happy with how it ended, honestly.
I'm not happy. I wanted like
I get it.
I wanted it to be like a different plot, like maybe make it so he wins this time. You know, do something different.
Why would he win?
I mean, he's Homelander. He's like the guy. I'm not even a fan. I'm just saying, like, make it different.
I think that's why they keep fucking doing
Yo.
this shit of like
Yeah.
at the end of every season, they're just like, oh, we're gonna get Homelander. Oh, he got away. Oh, he's still
Yeah.
alive. But it's like he never like fully wins. It's like they try and it feels like, oh, it's like a disappointing thing. It's not like Homelander won. Like, you know what I mean? Like things are gonna be bad now. Like it just
You know what
feels like
else?
a struggle.
You know what else I hate too? Everybody. All right, I remember like every year the season came out. When season 1 came out, everybody was excited for the plot point that Black Noir was Homelander, a Homelander clone, and then season 2 came out, and then they started deviating from that, and they were like, "Oh no!" Like I was upset because that's like the biggest twist in the comic, right? And then season 2 came out, and they were like, "Oh no!" Like they're going away from the comic. You just gotta appreciate it. It's something new.
Yeah, they like
Season
changed
3,
it up and it wasn't that good.
yeah, season 3 they did it again. Now Soldier Boy is, I think his mom and his dad are like swapped around. Like the Nazi lady was a guy, but now it's his mom or
Stormfront,
whatever.
I
Yeah,
think.
Stormfront, even though it was a male character in the comics. And they kept deviating, kept deviating, kept deviating. And now season 5 is here. Now you need to wrap it up. And at the end, they deviated so much. But
Certain things did not make sense anymore.
right. But check this out, right? At the very end, they went right back to the comic where Homelander gets killed by a crowbar. Right back to the comic. What happened to all that deviation?
Completely,
Yeah,
completely
it's like oh,
predictable.
like no, we're our own thing. We're our own thing. No, if you're your own thing, then why are you at the very end of the show going right back to the comic? It's like you don't know what you were doing. That's what it is.
That
And-
should have been something that they changed. Actually, I feel
Yeah.
like because everybody probably saw it coming. Everybody who saw the comics.
Exactly. Because it's like you spent all this time trying to make yourself different from the comic, only to end the show with the way the comic ends. Like what the fuck? You don't even know what the fuck you're doing.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh my god, so aggressive.
Okay. Maybe cut that out.
No, I won't cut that out. Let everybody see.
Oh no, I stuck my finger at the camera.
That's okay.
Okay. But yeah, that's just so like that. And all the fans that were like, oh, like, they're doing their own thing. Like, it's no, bro.
No.
Stick to the fucking comic. The comic, at least.
Yeah, either don't change anything, or if you actually want to change something from the comic, change something that we would see coming and like make it better.
Yeah. Or like change like minor things, but keep the main twist because that was the only thing after watching season 1 that I was looking forward to. The fact that Black Noir was a clone. But now
Yeah.
he's now you killed Black Noir for like what?
I imagine that was very disappointing too, to find out that like Black Noir is not
Yeah.
a clone of him.
And also, yeah, it was super disappointing. They killed Black Noir. Homelander killed Black Noir in season 3. Then season 4 comes and they replace him. And then the Deep kills Black Noir again. It's like, what the fuck was the point of that? You just killed him twice. Like,
Yeah.
you guys have no
I
idea
just
what you're
didn't
doing.
know what to do with him anymore. Like
Yeah,
we
it's-
have to fit him in the story somehow, but still like, you know,
And
that's
it's
why
like,
they did that.
also, we watched 5 seasons of the 7 just to have a final showdown with O-Father. Like, who the fuck is that? That's just a random character you guys just made up. Maybe he's in the comic, but like, he died in the most unceremonious way. He died with a ball gag in his mouth.
Why do I not remember that? What is?
They put the ball gag in his mouth over his head, and he shouted, and then his head blew up off screen.
Oh right, yeah, I
And he
remember
died.
that. No, yeah,
And then the Deep died in like 30
that was
seconds.
pretty cool. But I was like, could they do that the whole time?
I don't know.
That whole time they could have done that.
Yeah, I feel like he should be aware of that. Also, I didn't like the Ashley plot at all. The Ashley Baxley plot. That
I didn't
plot
mind
was, I just don't like her characters.
I really mind it. I think she's a good actress, But yeah, I can see how you could like not like that. I kind of liked it though, where they went with that and how
Mm,
it was kind of interesting to see her own like banter with herself.
mm.
She's a good actress, I feel like.
Yeah, she's good, but I don't know what they were really doing with her character. Like, was she like she was the president of VOD, I
She
guess?
was just like an enabler through and through,
Yeah,
and also a survivor.
I just hate that show. I'm gonna be honest,
Hmm. Okay.
because
Invincible was better.
yeah, she was like the president of VOD, and then I don't know, she had like no development. Like, what are we doing,
She
guys?
moved up. She got what she wanted. She finally moved up,
She was like sleeping with Father. Like,
and she
where
got
did
rid
that come
of. They
from?
got rid of Homelander, so now she's like, more free a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, she's in jail because at the end, I think.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
But
Like I said, I watch so many shows that they just kind of blend together, but definitely watch Invincible instead of this shit.
yeah, they got to reboot the show.
Season 1 was really good. Like it started and I was like, oh shit, this is like a little bit gory, a little bit
Yo,
unexpected.
even in season one, Loki, I kind of felt like the show was gonna be bad because when like A Train ran through his girlfriend and the blood fell to the ground, I was like, this does not look like high quality VFX. This looks pretty
Mm.
shitty. It looks like somebody just slapped like I don't know, like Adobe After Effects on it. Like it
Damn.
did not look good. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I think you have better eyes for these things. I don't really. I'm just like, oh
It,
yeah, that was good.
it just looks like
That's fine.
a parody movie. It looked like parody movie blood. It just
Mm.
like he runs through her and then
Mm.
it looks like a parody. I think like at
I
that
gotta watch
point,
that
something
scene again.
inside me knew
Mm.
that it would not be good.
I think we should probably wrap it up. I'm pretty tired.
Okay, guys.
I had my class. He took me to my
Oh
class.
yes, I did. I did. I drove her to
So
class. And
we're kind of tired. He also worked out, so we're kind
yeah,
of tired.
but thank you guys so much for tuning in for episode 2 of
Mm-hmm.
Mildly Famous.
Of Mildly Famous.
Um,
And
yeah, we're gonna keep adding to the wall and keep doing this for sure. I'm
yeah, we're
having fun.
definitely gonna keep adding like decorations and art and stuff.
Mm. What's gonna be our outro today?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we have to have a release schedule. I don't know, but episode
Yeah,
1 should be
just
out by
tune
now.
in for more podcasts.
Yeah, tune in and we'll see you guys soon, maybe next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bye.
Bye.